Former and soon-to-be president again, Donald Trump has swept every battleground state, at least to this point. It's part of a red wave of support that stands to put Republicans in charge of the White House and potentially all of Congress. Vice President Kamala Harris called Mr. Trump to concede the race and discuss a peaceful transition of power. The Trump campaign officials tell CBS News they plan to start holding transition meetings immediately in Florida, so they're ready to take office on January 20th. On the trail, Mr. Trump pledged to expel illegal immigrants, hike up tariffs on imports, and end the wars in Ukraine and Gaza. He says the support he got yesterday from voters and changes that could be coming to Congress will help make it all happen.
They came from all corners, union, non-union, African American, Hispanic American, Asian American, Arab American. We have taken back control of the Senate. And it also looks like we'll be keeping control of the House of Representatives.
It looks like control of the House does remain unsettled. The GOP is favored to get control, but some of those outstanding races might take a few days to count all the votes. In that phone call we mentioned between the vice president and the president-elect, we alluded to that peaceful transition of power that didn't take place in 2021. She then spoke about how she plans to keep fighting. Natalie Brand reports from Howard University, Harris's alma mater, in Washington, D.C., on her melancholy wrap-up to her unlikely campaign.
Vice President Kamala Harris thanked supporters at her alma mater, Howard University, Wednesday, and acknowledged she fell short.
Now I know folks are feeling and experiencing a range of emotions right now. I get it. But we must accept the results of this election.
CBS News exit polls show Harris fared worse among Latino voters, young voters, and women compared to President Biden's results in 2020.
The outcome of this election is not what we wanted, not what we fought for. Hear me when I say, the light of America's promise will always burn bright.
Harris's defeat caps a whirlwind campaign after President Biden stepped aside this summer and the Democratic Party coalesced behind her.
In a letter obtained by CBS News, Harris's campaign chair said the loss will take a long time to process, a sentiment echoed by Harris supporters.
I'm wondering what could have been done differently that wasn't ultimately done.
What do you think the Democratic Party needs to do ahead of the next presidential election?
Yes, I think it's looking for the correct leader who is going to be able to, galvanize people and bring us under one umbrella again.
Harris called President-elect Donald Trump today. A senior aide says she discussed the importance of a peaceful transfer of power and being a president for all Americans. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Washington.
And the Trump campaign acknowledged that phone call, saying in a statement that the former president acknowledged Vice President Harris on her strength, professionalism, tenacity, and both leaders agreed on the importance of unifying the country.